Time to start the show. Yeah, it's time to start the show. Off the top rope, 4-figure leg lock. Ric Flair with the chest chop. Haters wonder why I never tap out. A young king like DeMarcus. Undertaker with a coffin. Choke slam so often. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Man, the boy keep flossing. Man, the boy keep talking. I'm with David. I'm to say. And I got something to say. And I got something to say. Let's start the show.
The Tyler Rose theme song is playing. The sun is shining. That only means one thing. Ladies and gentlemen, Wrestling with Things is coming at you for another week, another day, another episode. And today we are all about the hustle, loyalty, and respect. That's right, this topic is going to be about the returning John Cena, who is returning on July 4th. If you didn't know, well, now you know. And I think him returning is obviously going to reinvigorate SmackDown Live. He is the only part-timer that they have, and as much as people want to complain about part-timers, they have this certain aura that they bring with them when they come back for a return, and they always elevate whoever they're working with. And I think there's so many ways you could go with John Cena coming back. You could put him in the championship picture. He could put over some people. He could have some grudge matches. He could have some dream matches, but I have one way, I have an idea of how I think he will be used and how he should be used. But Sammy, I'm interested in hearing your thoughts. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. What do you think Cena's going to do when he returns, and what should he do?
First off, it's July 4th, how you know, coincidental that they bring him back on the American Day, the Independence. So the first thing, he's patriotic. It's so obvious, it's already the stars of the line. He's going straight after Jinder Mahal. Because Jinder Mahal he's kind of like the Islamic leader right now who has the championship and is bragging that he's better than everybody from America. But he has not yet faced Mr. America with this new character. So that is what's going to happen.
You know, I think that's an excuse me, that's an easy one that they can do. And you're right. I think there's money in that. But people might not believe so right now. But John Cena's proven, especially at WrestleMania season, you know, when people found out he was going to be in a mixed tag match, it's like, oh, someone of John Cena's stature is in a mixed tag match. You're going to waste that superstardom on that. But remember the build-up to it? Him and Miz were spitting fire with the promos. And then when they started hearing the promos and how John Cena was coming back hard at him, they're like, okay, this might be a little more interesting because John Cena knows how to make it interesting. And I do think he could do the same with Jinder Mahal. And I do think there's money in that, but I don't think that's what they're going to do, because something tells me, as well as Jinder's going to do, and I am rooting for him, and I'm all for the new character and a new star being involved in the main event picture, but it's hard for me to buy that Vince will let him hold the title into the biggest party of the summer, the second biggest pay-per-view of the year after WrestleMania. It's hard to believe. So
it's not going to happen.
I don't know. I don't think it's going to happen, because if him and Cena were to do that, then it would mean that the title would be on the line. As of right now, we don't know if he's going to lose to Randy Orton or somebody else for that matter. But I'm going to take a different approach. I see Cena fighting Shinsuke Nakamura in a grudge match at SummerSlam. I think this will allow Nakamura to remain relevant while he has the Money in the Bank briefcase, because I do not think Shinsuke Nakamura is going to be the type to win it and try to cash it in a sneak way, or right away for that matter. I think they're going to let him hold it for a little and increase the suspense, but while he's holding it, he's going to fight John Cena. I think that's a perfect way to solidify the man, and what better way to hide his weakness and lack of the grasp on the English language, because that's not his first language, let's be honest. What better way than to stick him in a feud with Cena that hides that weakness really well, because Cena is gold on the microphone, and I think he could cover up for his weaknesses, and they could have 5-star matches.
It is true. That is a good point, and that would be the better dream match with Shinsuke Nakamura. But after Jinder Mahal goes through Randy Orton,
If he wins, you think he wins?
Oh yeah,
No.
he's gonna beat Randy Orton. Because
Randy Orton, you can never count him out. He's always a safe pick to go over, but
it is true, but it wouldn't make any sense to take it off of him and then just give it right back.
I agree with that.
And plus, he has a full steam right now. He's getting heat out of the water right now. It's just coming out of nowhere, and he's as hot as ever. So after he takes down Randy Orton, what opponent is left in line? That's why I see they stall time. He kind of calls down on America, keeps bashing America over and over.
Then that means
that out of nowhere Cena pops through.
That means it's going to be for the WWE Championship.
Yeah.
Okay,
definitely.
So you don't have a problem with Cena chasing his 17th against Jinder Mahal?
I don't.
Would you say it's maybe a little too early? Because he was champion, even though it was, albeit 2 weeks, he was champion a little before Bray Wyatt's championship run, and then he lost it in the Chamber. So it's going to be a tough situation because Jinder Mahal kind of needs some wins to stay hot and solidify himself and seem important, but at the same time, to go over John Cena? Would people's
he just did it to Randy Orton, so it's kind of the same legendary status. If you look at it.
All right, not to get off topic, but who would you pick as of right now? And you could include John Cena. Who do you think takes the belt off of him? Is it the Money in the Bank winner? Is it just a random Rusev appearance because they do have history? Is it John Cena?
I feel like Nakamura wins the Money in the Bank and Nakamura eventually takes it off of him to get Cena later at a later time.
Oh, okay.
But I as of right now, I feel like him and Cena are gonna have to clash because if you really look down the SmackDown main event list, who else is there? You know, you got KO busy with the United States Championship. You had AJ, who they're kind of giving a break right now. And then there's really nobody else there because Randy Orton, we don't want to keep seeing the same repetitive match over and over.
So essentially, Shinsuke takes it from Jinder, and then Shinsuke challenges Cena.
For the dream match of the lifetime.
Alright, it seems like we're on the right track, but different directions, but no matter what, we get to the same destination, it seems. But if you want to take multiple directions and still end up in the same destination, feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Wrestling With Things, like our Facebook page at Wrestling With Things, and follow me on Twitter at DavidJoseph95. I live tweet during Raw and SmackDown Live, and stick with us.